Hey guys, today I want to give my guide to the Ogden Ortiz content in Slime Rancher. So the first part is actually you have to gain access to Ogden's challenges. Now this is only simply done by getting the Overgrowth section expansion unlocked and the Moss Blanket Slime Glade opened, or the Ancient Ruin Moss Blanket Gate. So you have to have access to the Moss Blanket content without using your jetpack or any other kind of trick. Now after that you will get a range exchange trade through the mission terminal, and if you complete it you will get a message from the star mail, so the teleporter will activate. Now the teleporter you can easily find somewhere between the main ranch part, the one you have unlocked at the very start, and the Overgrowth. Here you will find actually not the NPC, but actually the machine through which you can talk to the Ogden Ortiz NPC, and he has a small storyline, so you will learn a little bit more about his character. Now he unlocks 3 different things as you progress through his challenges. First is a Miracle Mix, a deluxe upgrade, and then access to the Ogden's Retreat. Which is probably the best expansion because you have 6 plots instead of the usual 5 or less from the other expansions. Now let's first go into how you complete his challenges. Now he wants all the Kookadoba fruit that you can get. Now for that you have to go through this teleporter over here, and here you can enter immediately into the wilds. Now if you look at the teleporter as you enter, you will see not all the teleporters have been activated, including the one you just entered through. So you will have to find another teleporter. Now these are located over the entire wilds section, and they're not hard to find, but you will have to look for them a little bit. But as you have done this a few times, you will memorize them in no time. Now, the Kookadoba fruit is actually very easy to find. It's like this blue colored fruit, and it's often found on the floor in some of the flower beds, but also on walls. But the easiest way to get it is actually by finding this little Kookadoba slime ball, and if you turn that into the Kookadoba crackers, like over here, you can just throw it in there and you can get 5 Kookadoba fruits. Now you can take as many back to the teleporter as you can vacuum items. So if you can only vacuum, for example, 30 items, you can only bring 30 back. Now a little trick I want to share with you guys is simply if you put your slime ball into the Kookadoba cracker thingy, then it will, it will just blow out these 5 fruits, and sometimes they fall into water or they just fly past you, and where is it again? So always keep your airstream going from your vacuum packs. Just keep vacuuming until they come out, so you immediately have them vacuumed in your pack. Just a little tip I want to share with you guys. Now the wilds section is actually the only place in this Slime Rancher world currently where you can find the Saber slimes. Now these are the ancient versions of slime. They're kind of feral, so they are really aggressive, so they will try to attack you whenever they can, but they are not that big of a problem to deal with, so you can just throw them away into the ocean if you want. Now you can take these with you back to your slime wedge because they are Largos and they won't go to the teleporter, but what you can do is you can collect their plorts and combine them with whatever slime you prefer back at your ranch. So that's a nice way to have them. So after you've completed that, you go to the teleporters and then you can go turn them in. Now you will always get for each 3 Kookadoba fruit you will also get 1 spicy tofu. Now this spicy tofu is actually never a favorite food of none of the slimes, but every slime will eat it. It counts as a vegetable, a fruit, or meat, it doesn't really matter. Each slime will always eat this, so it's useful, but it's not a favorite food, so you will only get 1 plort for each slime. Now you also have 3 milestones, so if you turn in 75 Kookadoba fruits, you will unlock the Miracle Mix. Now this special mix actually greatly increases the time it takes for ripe fruit and veggies to rot, so as long as they're touching the garden soil, they won't rot immediately, so you always have a little bit longer time to pick things up, or you or your drones, of course. The second milestone is if you unlock you can unlock the deluxe upgrade for the gardens after giving him an additional 120 Kookadoba fruits. And this is a special upgrade designed by Ogden Ortiz that tweaks the garden's replicator to produce a bigger harvest than normally possible. So you will see these 2 extra parts added to the gardens, and there you can have some extra vegetables or fruits trees growing. So you can immediately see the miracle mix over here. It just makes the ground a little bit greener, while the the deluxe upgrade adds these 2 extra parts to the sides. And if you give him an additional 150 Kookadobas fruits, you can get access to the Ogden's Retreat. Now this is probably the best expansion, as I mentioned before, because it has 6 plots, so a lot of area, a lot of gadgets, spots to do your slime science, but it will also have an additional treasure pot that you can do. That's the only expansion so far I know that actually has an extra treasure pot. And you also have a very small garden where you can find carrots and pogo fruit. Now that's not really that useful, but it's always nice to have. This was my quick guide on the Ogden Ortiz challenges and Into the Wilds. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me down in the comments below. I will be reading them like I always do. And if you like this content, please consider subscribe and a like. It would help me out a lot. Alright guys, that was it. Thanks, and till next time guys. See ya!